Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ali and I love to talk about all things makeup and skincare. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top 10 Holy Grail skincare products. So I asked you guys on my Instagram page what sort of content you wanted to see coming up on my YouTube channel, and a lot of you guys said you wanted to see more skincare related content, so I'm so happy to be filming a lot more skincare content for you guys. I love skincare, it's like my passion, so today is going to be all about the top 10 products that I cannot live without. They have that Holy Grail status, they are the best of the best in my opinion, and these are all products that my skin can rely on no matter what my skin is going through. I just have either repurchased these multiple times or I know I'm going to repurchase these multiple times. These are just like the products I can't live without. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I found it so hard to narrow down just 10 products that were Holy Grail status for me because I have quite the substantial skincare collection, and I could have literally picked like a top 30 or a top like 50 Holy Grail skincare products, but I narrowed it down to 10 and I'm really happy with these top 10 here. So I'm gonna start with a cleanser. I only picked one cleanser. With cleansers, I sort of tend to like hop around a little bit. I like a lot of them, and yeah, but the one that I picked as my Holy Grail cleanser is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. If you've been following my Instagram page, you would have seen this pop up on my feed from the very beginning. I've been using this since 2017. I have been through bottles and bottles of it. It is my favorite cleanser ever. I mean, I had to sort of like force myself not to use this so often because I could literally just have this in my skincare collection and I would be happy. This just is like the perfect cleanser for my skin. I have more like dry, sensitive, acne prone skin, and I really like how this has that gel cream texture. I always say that this cleanser gives you like all the benefits of a gel cleanser. It gives you that nice deep clean, but because it's a gel cream, you're also getting a really nice delicate cleanser as well. Really great for sensitive skin. I love using this in the morning or as my second cleanse at nighttime. It has that nice fresh cucumber scent, which I adore. This is just a really beautiful product, and yeah, I will continue to repurchase this far into the future. So I picked two toners here, and I love toners. I literally could have picked like my top 10 toners for this video, but I narrowed it down to two, and I love these for both very different reasons. And the first one is the New to the People Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist. This is just like my baby. I love this so much. This I've been using consistently for about 10 months now, and this is my second bottle, so it does last quite a while. But the reason I love this is because it takes away any of that tight, dry feeling after cleansing that you might get. This is the first product that I pop on freshly cleansed skin both morning and night, and my skin just adores it. I genuinely feel like I get really proper like hydrated skin when I use this, and like really soothed skin as well. I feel like a lot of other facial mists don't feel as substantial as this one, and I generally don't think there is anything quite like this on the market, and for that reason I will just continue to use this until I find something better, but I don't think anything better will come along. This is just like it for me. I just adore this, and I need to get a mini to carry around in my bag with me because I just need to use this like 24/7. It's just like the best toner product ever. And the second toner that I have here is like the complete opposite to the New to the People one, and that is the Alpha H Liquid Gold. This is a glycolic acid based toner. It's a chemical exfoliant, so it's gonna work at like eating away all the dead skin cells on the top layers of your skin to reveal really bright skin, really smooth skin. It's great for preventing and healing breakouts. I just really get along with this. It is quite intense, so I probably wouldn't recommend this for like the super sensitive skin people out there, but I have quite sensitive skin and my skin really gets along with it. I use it about twice a week at nighttime, and yeah, it just helps with any texture that I have, any breakouts, any just like dull skin. It just is a real miracle worker, and it's a cult classic from the brand Alpha H, but it's definitely a cult classic for a reason. I just absolutely love this. And I've tried a few other glycolic acid based toners from multiple different brands, but this is one that I just keep coming back to because my skin just gets along with it so well. So yeah, definitely a holy grail product for me. Okay, so now for serums. This was really hard for me to pick my holy grail serums because I love my serums, but I narrowed it down to 2, and I love both of these for very different reasons. But the first one here is the Hendrickson Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. Now the reason that this is in my top 10 holy grail products is because it simply is just like the best vitamin C serum that I have ever used. I haven't used like every single vitamin C serum on the market, but out of the ones I have tried, this is just the best. I don't experience any like negative side effects with this. And I found with a lot of other vitamin C's on the market, there were just like certain things about the formulations that my skin just didn't like. Like some of them are just really sticky, some of them have a really bad smell. This one is just like the perfect one because I love the like consistency of this. It has a really nice light creamy texture, and it just blends into the skin really nice and gives you a really nice glow, which is just perfect for using under makeup. It sort of gives you that glass skin look, and this is hydrating enough for my skin that if I'm feeling lazy and I'm not feeling like layering up a ton of serums, I can just use this and move on to my moisturizer and SPF, and my skin is just really happy. This is my favorite product to turn to when I do have acne scars that I want to take care of, or if I just have like a kind of like dull skin. This just immediately brightens it up, and yeah, I just love this so much. And the other serum that I have here is the Krave Beauty Great Barrier Relief Serum. This to me is just like comfort in a bottle. My skin just gets along with this so well. In my opinion, this is one of the best like all-rounder serums on the market because it just targets a lot of different skin concerns. This is great to use when your skin is feeling really sensitive and dry because it has that tamanu oil in there, which is incredibly soothing to the skin, and it's a really nice like thick sort of creamy texture that just sort of like melts into the skin and feels immediately like healing and hydrating and moisturizing, and for that reason it's really great for like the dry sensitive skin types. But because of the tamanu as well, it's great for healing acne scars, and this is really acne skin friendly, and I have actually found that it's really great at healing breakouts as well. So when I do have a really like deep cystic acne spot, this is something that I always turn to. And it's also really great for if you're using other actives in your routine, like if I'm using a retinol or if I'm using even like the Alpha H liquid gold, I know I should probably follow up with this product here because it just takes away any possibility of sensitivity or irritation. It's just like one of the best serums on the market. It doesn't break the bank either, which is really appreciated. So if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it because it is like one of the best skincare products in general out there. Now for eye creams, this is actually the easiest category for me because there is only one eye cream on the market which I can wholeheartedly put my stamp of approval on, and that is the Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Now the reason that this is my only holy grail eye cream is because this is the only eye cream that I've ever actually completely finished, and I'm now on my second jar here. But as you can see, it just has that really nice light yellow tint to it from the banana inspired pigments in there that just really brighten up the under eye. I think a lot of people expect this to be like a concealer almost, because when they hear like brighten up the under eye, they assume like it's gonna cover up my dark circles, but no, it will not do that. It is not a miracle worker in that sense. It just gives you a really nice like illuminated look under the eye, and this is perfect for using under makeup as well. It has never like disturbed my concealer or make it like slide around or look cakey. I'm not like the biggest fan of eye creams, but this has definitely like converted me, and I don't really use an eye cream in the nighttime, but I absolutely have to in the morning now that I have found this one. The lighting in this video is really, really bad. I apologize so much. The sun just keeps on going behind clouds and changing, you know, the whole lighting in here. So anyway, moving on to moisturizers. This one's probably no surprise for any of you, but I've picked the Biossance Squalane plus Omega Repair Cream. This is my everything. This is just like my favorite rich night cream. I've been loving it this winter. I mean, I loved it in the warmer months as well, but this winter my skin has just really come to rely on this. It's just the most comforting moisturizer. It just like cocoons your skin in hydration. It's just so nice and rich, but it never clogs the pores, and it's not like the type of moisturizer that has a ton of like actives in there. You're not going to see like amazing brightening results, or like it's not going to fade hyperpigmentation. It's just going to moisturize the skin, but it's going to do it beautifully. And you can see here I'm almost done with my jar, and you can best believe as soon as I'm done with this, I'm picking up another jar and possibly backups, because I just can't live without this cream. I think it's really, really beautiful, and I love Bioscience as a brand. They just have some really great products out there, and I just love their like morals as well, which may sound weird, but in this day and age, it is something you need to pay attention to as well. So they are a brand that I am happy to support, and yeah, this is absolutely a holy grail product for me. So while the Biossance cream was like a no-brainer for me, when I was going through my moisturizer collection, I did have some trouble picking out what other moisturizer that I wanted to put in my top 10 holy grails, because I wanted one that could be used at nighttime or in the daytime. I wanted something that could be used in the warmer months and the cooler months. And there were a couple that fit the bill, but ultimately I chose the Youth of the People Adaptogen cream. Now I only have this little mini here, but when I did use the full size, I absolutely adored it. And I think because I don't have the full size in my collection as well, it sometimes just slips my mind. But seeing this little mini again, I definitely have realized that I need to go pick up the full size, because this cream is just so amazing. I love it because it's like really deeply moisturizing, but it feels completely weightless on the skin. And I really like that it dries down to more like a satin finish. That's why I think it would be really great in the summer months, because you don't want something too heavy, but it's also moisturizing enough for the winter months as well. So you can see the texture there. It has that sort of really light whipped creamy texture, and you can see I've already made quite a big dent on this as well. But yeah, this is just another moisturizer that doesn't have a ton of bells and whistles, doesn't have a lot of active ingredients in there. It's just gonna really nicely moisturize the skin and play well with any other skincare products in your routine and just work year round. So for that reason, it is absolutely a holy grail. Now to wrap up my top 10 holy grails, of course, I had to talk about some sunscreens. The first one here is a complete no-brainer, and that is the Ultraviolet Supreme Screen. Now the reason that this is just such a no-brainer holy grail for me is just because it has everything that I want in a sunscreen. It has the SPF 50, it protects against UVA and UVB rays. It is also a chemical sunscreen, which my skin absolutely prefers, and it's also made in Australia, which is really great, because sunscreens are really tough to get made here in Australia because we have really harsh like criteria with testing and everything. So when a sunscreen is made in Australia, you know it's legit. And even though it has like all those amazing features in it, the reason this is my holy grail is because it is just the most cosmetically elegant sunscreen that I've ever tried. It has this really nice like light creamy texture, which just rubs into the skin really easily, doesn't leave a white cast, doesn't feel thick or heavy or anything like that, and it just gives you a really nice natural glow. Now they have another sunscreen in their line called the Queen Screen, which is like a serum type texture and is a lot more glowy. I really love that one as well, but I prefer this one because, I mean, sometimes I don't want my skin to look too glowy. That one can sometimes maybe look like a tad greasy, especially if I am using it in summer, but this one I can use year round, no matter what foundation I'm using. This just works no matter what for me. So yeah, I absolutely love this, and if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. And the other sunscreen that I have here is the Krave Beet the Sun. This is also called the Beach Shield, I think, depending if you buy it in America or in Korea. But this is a really, really beautiful sunscreen that is just like a really nice formulation as well. This has SPF 50+, PA 4+. This is also packed with really great ingredients as well. So as well as the sun protection, you're also gonna get like the allantoin, which is really great for brightening. You're gonna get vitamin C, resveratrol, and EGCG, which I don't know what that is. But yeah, all around, this is just a really, really beautiful sunscreen. This also has a really nice lightweight consistency, and compared to the Ultraviolet, this is a lot more runny. So if that's your preference, I definitely recommend testing this one out. It sort of has that really lightweight, like almost condensed milk consistency. It just feels really nice and cooling on the skin, and because it's one of those Korean formulations, there is zero white cast, zero irritation, doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all. Korean sunscreens are always really, really gorgeous. I have quite a few favorite sunscreens from Korea, but this by far is my #1 pick because it just feels so nice and weightless on the skin, and this gives you a really nice glow as well. And another reason this is in my top 10 holy grails is because of that fluid-like texture. It's really easy to reapply with a beauty blender as well. So yeah, I highly recommend checking this one out. Okay, so that is it for my top 10 holy grail skincare products. I hope you guys found this really, really helpful. It was quite stressful for me to narrow all of these down, but I'm really happy with the products that I selected, and I can confidently give them all my stamp of approval. And if you guys have holy grail skincare products of your own, I would love to hear them in the comments box below, because I'm always looking for the next best thing. But yeah, if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe. I have some really fun videos coming out soon, and it'd be great if you would stay up to date on those. And if you haven't already, check me out on Instagram. I'm way more active there than I am on here. But yeah, I hope you're doing really well. I hope you're staying safe out there, and I'll see you guys really, really soon.